And now we head back to Kenosha, Wisconsin, where Paris has been covering demonstrations around the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Paris.
Amanda, Kenosha County Sheriff David Beth has become a very familiar figure here, going back all the way to the initial chaos that unfolded after the shooting of Jacob Blake. And he was outside the courthouse this afternoon handing out coffee and cookies and pastries. I began our conversation with him by asking him why.
Well, it's a cold day. We have protesters, and I'm hoping that the coffee and cookies kind of takes a little edge off a few people here. And I think it has. A little while ago, I walked through the entire crowd and gave cookies to everybody up there protesting. So if it can keep someone from getting into a fight, if it can keep a few people from pushing and shoving, then every penny that was spent here today was well worth it.
And you know, I mean, there's so much national attention here. What do you want to tell viewers about what's really going on the ground versus maybe the perception that they see?
Yeah, here in Kenosha, we've got about 40, 50 people standing on the courthouse steps with bullhorns and signs and really not doing too much. And if you look about 100 feet in any other direction, it's business as usual here in Kenosha. Even the people that are here, I just walked through, handed cookies. They're okay. They're trying to get their point across, and as long as TV cameras are here, they're going to be loud and they're going to be saying their piece. But if you look at Kenosha, you won't even know that this trial is going on. You wouldn't know that these few people are protesting. And from everything I've gathered so far, is most of these people are not from Kenosha.
What is the plan when a verdict comes, and are you confident that the town will stay safe?
I'm pretty confident the town's going to be just fine. The local people of Kenosha aren't showing up to see part of what's going on. All the intelligence that we have so far is when the verdict comes out, a few people are going to be angry, a few people are going to be happy, most people aren't going to care, and this is going to be all done, or this is going to be a page in our history.
As we know, the last time, or the times that it got bad, it was outside groups. Are you not worried that some of those outside groups would want to come back?
Well, hopefully we have a good blizzard at that time and no one wants to come here. But no, I think from what I've heard from actually Washington and different places, they're worried that little skirmishes may break out in other parts of the country. The intelligence here says when this ends, it's going to be pretty much done here, and I hope that's true. We're prepared if something does happen. We've been planning for a couple of months for this, so we're ready, but I'm hoping that all those preparations are just a waste of time for us.
And I noticed that after the Shesky verdict, there was fencing and stuff, and you don't have that this time. Is that a conscious effort to just kind of encourage peaceful expression and not maybe antagonize anybody?
Well, we went by again intelligence that we received for the last few months, and we believe we planned appropriately for what's here. And with the Shesky trial, that was still a little bit fresher and closer to the riots of last year. So we were prepared then, and really not a lot happened after that. So we did overkill last time, and we think we planned perfectly for this one.
And I have to ask you about today. There was a NBC reporter, I believe, that was arrested tailing the jury bus. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
The city police department handled that incident. I don't have all the details, so I really can't comment on it.
So is the Kenosha City Police that brought in that purported freelance reporter for MSNBC into custody, and Judge Schroeder banning anyone from that cable outlet from the courthouse, which may raise some serious First Amendment questions. There's some discussion about that. Amanda, we'll join you at the end of the program, but for now we toss it back to you.
Thank you so much, Paris, and no blizzards, period.